Good evening, everyone. Thank you again so much for tuning in. This is the Real Deal Fam Network. I am Andre, and this is the gorgeous wife, Essie. Oh,
Just
yeah.
so you know.
We do. She is the boss. And thank y'all again so much for tuning in. We do appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate the support. And if you hadn't had opportunity yet, could you please hit that subscribe button? We would love for you to be one of our subscribers. Therefore, you can get the videos as they come in.
Why is it important to subscribe?
Because when you subscribe, anytime we put out a video, it will run through your feed and you will get an opportunity to bless us as well as be blessed by us.
Yeah, it gives us encouragement, allows us to know that you like what we're doing. So if you wouldn't mind, subscribe.
Thank you. We appreciate it. And we will thank you in advance because we know y'all are listening. All right. With that being said, we're going to dive right into a topic tonight. It's a very serious one, but just something we noticed with all the things that's going on right now with the I guess with the government and with this health crisis, this pandemic that's going on. It's called Armed and Dangerous. And basically, the economy has been kind of sluggish a little bit, but a lot of people thought that it was in good shape. But recently, it ran into a little bump due to the coronavirus.
Yeah, you got Americans over here. You know, we got amendments, and one of them is the right to carry arms.
Yes.
So they ragged and staggered. Yeah.
Yes, well, the coronavirus has been causing a lot of different upsets. We've had school closures, we've had businesses impacted in terms of certain amount of number of people they're allowed to let in. Here where we are, I think they allowed no larger gatherings than up to 50 individuals, regardless of whatever type business it is. I think unless it's a food and grocery store.
Yeah. Food and grocery store is the only one that can have over 50.
Yes, and when all this took place, everybody was watching the news and getting an idea, and we all perceived it to be as a health crisis. But some people seeing it as something a little bit more than that. When we was riding, we happened to pass by shooters, and the line was pretty extensive. So I don't think everybody's seeing it as a health crisis. Some people seeing it as, I guess they preparing for some sort of civil unrest.
Just in case, make sure y'all ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's an amendment, but that's the right. It's
yes,
constitutional right to bear arms. Oh man, yeah. The line was long,
very long. There was lots of people out there.
Just buying ammo going up front.
They were, just like I said earlier, the business was impacted. They were only allowed to let so many people in at a time because it was so busy. I guess they weren't used to that.
Nobody was leaving. Everybody stayed in the line.
Yeah, they all stayed in. And there was a lot of people registered in to get their firearms and purchasing firearms, but they were low on ammunition. They had just recently got another shipment of ammunition because it sold out immediately. And so the prices jumped dramatically from just one day to the next.
Yeah, it's scary. Everybody's preparing for doom and gloom. I guess they just racked and stacked, prepared for it, just in case.
Yeah, so I guess, like we say, it's not just the health crisis. Like we say, people are being impacted financially and economically. And so with that being part of the whole scenario, people want to feel like they need to be protected. They want to protect their property, protect their family, and things like that. So they're going out and purchasing firearms.
Yeah, instead of food and all that. I guess in order to protect what you got to have arms. You got to bear arms. Ooh.
Yeah, we spoke.
This is stuff you see on TV and the movies.
It is. It's unprecedented. At least in my lifetime, I've never experienced anything like this.
Well, your grandparents is an experience. I guess back in those days, it was more common. Everybody didn't live in the city, so you saw a lot more. From stories I heard in our family, there was a whole lot more went on than it was commonplace back then.
Yeah, the only thing I can recall back then was nerve-wracking was the Cold War. And so we was always being prepared just in case there was a nuclear attack. They wanted you to get under the desk.
Oh, yeah, you used to have those drills. Get under the desk.
Yeah, what good that was going to do, y'all don't know. But but that was the only thing.
In case the ceiling or roof caved in on you. But it's better than nothing.
I guess so.
Yeah, or go in the hallway and get in the hallway. That mess.
Yeah, but now things are a little bit different.
They done canceled school. Ain't no practicing. This.
Yeah.
Ain't no practicing. They got online classes now. The kids are home for the rest of the year. They done passed them. No matter what your grades are, everybody's passed for the year. See you next year, hopefully. That's basically what you got.
Yeah, when I found that out, I was like, man, where was that when I was growing up?
Oh, my goodness. I prayed, please, Lord, let this test go away. Yeah, now these kids received it.
Yeah, I guess like we said, it's a very serious thing going on. So I guess the school board, the school system, and everybody decided that it was safer to go ahead and let the kids stay home. There's no way they can really judge whether a kid at this particular point, unless they was going to base everything off the first semester.
I guess to avoid all problems, they just said, hey, everybody pass next.
Yeah.
Pass, go, collect $200. Yeah, we supposed to be collecting something according to Trump.
Right.
It's like a game of Monopoly around here.
Well, you just want to be prepared. You don't want to know, you don't want to be caught off guard without anything. Just like my wife said earlier, they were purchasing weapons. I was hoping they would also have build up their food supply. That you wanted to do that first. But the people out there, some of the individuals were ex-military, all different types of folks. There was mothers. There were all different types.
Lady had her 2 children with her, going to get her racking and stacking. So, oof. It's just a way of life, I guess, for some people. For other people, they just want to hope and pray and, everything works out. Some people don't believe in hope and pray and they want to execute. No pun intended, but
The staff was extremely helpful as people came in. Like I say, my wife was just speaking about the young lady who came in with her kids. Everybody wasn't knowledgeable when it comes to purchasing firearms. That was their first time and things like that. So the staff walked everybody through the program, gave them an idea how long it takes. Here where we live at, it's a 3-day wait. I don't know if that's nationally, but that's how they do it when it's your first time purchasing. But it was quite shocking to ride by and see that many people out like that. It was just like a run on Walmart when people found out that they was
Black Friday. Yeah, this was like Black Friday.
Yeah.
But this is at the gun store.
Yeah, so there was no pushing, there was no chaos at the gun store.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody
was
was
easy to get you in line.
Yeah, everybody was well behaved. But yeah, you definitely want to get yourself together. Make sure you got everything. If you interested in getting your firearm, you definitely need to go down there and speak to the people, find out the laws. There's certain safety precautions that's going to have to take place and things of that nature. But people feeling right now that they need to have that. They need to be able to protect their family and their property.
Yeah, the times, they are changing.
That's what it's come to these days. Now, at this particular point, we don't know what the government's doing. Everything seems to be at flux right now. There's a transition period. You just need to hunker down and like my wife say, have faith and believe and stay close to your family and love on them and just hang in there. Mm-hmm. That's the best you can do at the moment.
And make a plan, We talked about that in one of our other videos about the infrastructure when we used to live in Puerto Rico. And, just something basic as a strike caused the entire infrastructure of civilization to fall apart. And we were running to catch water trucks, fill up your water, man, all that crazy stuff just because there was a strike on the island. So if you haven't seen that video, go back and take a look. Yeah.
Yeah, they're currently on curfew over there from 9 at night to, I think, 5 in the morning.
Wow. In Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Oh,
right
my goodness.
now. So,
well, we're praying for you. Hopefully, this seems to be where it's headed at. So they're going to be closing stuff down. I don't think that has cases of the virus gone up here.
I think the people that's contracted it has gone up. I don't know in terms of the death rate. Has it increased significantly from the previously? But I think the worst place being hit right now is Iran.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they have like tens of thousands of people dying. So
right,
building mass graves,
Yeah. But they, like we say, it's unprecedented. In the past, they've had all types of diseases and things pop off like this. But for everybody to lock stuff down tight like this, it's different. So you need to take it seriously. The old way of doing things, you can't always expect stuff to stay the same. So be willing to adjust and change a little bit and change your expectations.
Well, read your Bible and stay prayed up. How about that?
That's the best thing you can do. So we just wanted to come to you with a little update and let you know that what's going on. Like we say, people are purchasing firearms just like they buying groceries. So just be safe out there and be wise and be prayed up. And if you have any comments, please list them below. If you see anything or you know anything that's happening in terms of this whole situation, we'll be happy to hear about it and can share it with others. And thank you again so much. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'll highly appreciate it.
Subscribe. And Williams family, yeah, I'm talking to you. We'll be coming out with more about our family history. I know since we're all locked up in the house. And hopefully we'll be able to get to a reunion. But just in case, we had some good tea that we came and found out about. So just stay tuned for that.
Yes, that's coming straight from the boss. Thank y'all again so much. Good night.
Good night.